Hmm. Shoot. Hmm. Hmm. Something tells me I didn't have it in the developing fluid for the right amount of time. Nuts, it didn't turn out. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. Time for a dip in the developing fluid. Shoot. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. Time for a dip in the developing fluid. Next stop, stop bath. Nuts, it didn't turn out. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Nothing. I must have done something wrong. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. Time for a dip in the developing fluid.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself. You know, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Something tells me I didn't have it in the developing fluid for the right amount of time. Nothing. I must have done something wrong. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. Time for a dip in the developing fluid. Uh-oh. One chemical plus another chemical equals... Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. Time for a dip in the developing fluid. Next stop, stop bath. Nuts, it didn't turn out. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. Time for a dip in the developing fluid. That can't be good. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Nuts, it didn't turn out. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Shoot, I must have made a mistake. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Nothing. I must have done something wrong. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Oh no, I wrecked it. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. And now I turn on the enlarger and expose the paper. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Nothing. I must have done something wrong. Okay, I've got a negative in the enlarger. I'd better turn off the lights. There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
What kind of dealings have you had with him?
Unhappy. I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets, no questions asked.
Why does Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
It was fun talking to you.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What captures their eyes this time?
Well, let's see. How expensive is this bowling ball?
Orange is my favorite color. 80 euro.
I'll take it.
It is yours. See anything else you like?
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Come back soon. Perhaps I will have new things.
Okay, au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What do you wish to buy?
Well, let's see. What's in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I'm not sure if it is about a beloved beast of burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
I'll buy it.
Vendu.
Oops, I'm gonna have to pass, running low on money.
What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
I get new things all the time. You must come back.
I may just do that. Goodbye.
Au revoir.
You cannot stay away. This is good. What do you like?
This spoon looks familiar.
You can get a Sunday spoon like that in only one place. From a hotel in an amusement park which is said to be haunted. It is very special, and yet I sell for only 12 euros.
I'll take it.
Voila. What else do you like?
You're selling a wheel from a kiddie car?
With imagination, that wheel can be put to many uses, which is why the price is 35 euros.
18 euros is more my speed.
Voila. What else do you like?
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
I think I'll pass.
What else do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
Next time I have what you want.
Sounds good. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Uh-oh. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark. This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, goody, you're back. I'm really bored. Let's play Hangman. You know how to play, right?
Hangman? Well, yeah, sure.
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready. N.
Correct.
A.
Bingo.
B.
Right you are.
E.
Right you are.
D. H.
Oopsie.
R.
You won. Play again?
Sure. H.
Nope.
A.
Bingo.
B. C. D. F. M.
You lose. Play again?
No thanks.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
I'll let you get back to your cookie dough.
See ya.
Oui?
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard, Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew, Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Manette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Elzer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Manette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable.
Here, I'm supposed to give these photos to you. They came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
He seemed very nice.
Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture, pff. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
I have no desire to design wild and crazy dresses, if that's what you mean.
Then you are an intelligent young lady, Nancy. In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case... The cuisse de grenouille sounds great.
D'accord.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Uh-oh. This looks like...
Frog legs. A brave but wise choice. They are magnifique.
If you say so. You're right. The food here is good.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Manette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Isn't Manette a little young to be undergoing plastic surgery?
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image, it can make people do strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same couture clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
How well does she get along with Minette?
From what I hear, very well. Which is surprising when you consider all things. I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
Yes, terrible thing being tricked like that.
Of course, it was Gigi's agent who misled her, not Minette. Nevertheless, Gigi seemed very upset when I talked to her. She does not wish to be stuck in Paris for so long. The perils of being a model, eh?
I'd better get going.
D'accord.
Are the designs I'm supposed to finish for Prudence Rutherford under here?
You got it.
First thing I need to do is flip up this plastic sheet.
What's up?
Minette is so into that online game, she won't even talk to me.
Tell me about it. To have any chance of meeting her deadlines, she has to keep working. But there she is, mesmerized once again by that silly game. Wait a minute. How good are you at computer games?
Not too bad.
I stink at them. But if somebody could get online, play that stupid game and get the highest score while pretending to be her, she wouldn't know the difference and we could all get back to work. Anyway, it would be worth a shot.
Talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
Minette? Do you happen to know what Minette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Stay tuned for more Nancy Drew and Danger by Design.